Hello, welcome back to another new video. I hope you are doing great. In today's video, we will go through some compounding steps. As you can see, I have $2 in my account, so I will use these $2 to follow our compounding strategy. My target is only $2,000 or $2,500, so let's see if we can achieve this goal. In this video, I will use support and resistance along with one indicator, the moving average. Our moving average setting is 25 EMA green color and 50 EMA red color. Let's find out if we can make some money starting with just $2. Our first trade of the compounding session is on Johnson & Johnson OTC for a downside move with $2, as there is a resistance level and a moving average present. The trade is currently going in our favor, but there are still 44 seconds left. We have a 5-candle pattern, which also confirms our trade. So far, we have 3 confirmations for the downside move. With only 20 seconds remaining, the trade is still in our favor and it's looking risky but promising. We won our first trade, so my balance increased to $4 from the initial $2. Next, we'll find another trade in the OTC market for $4 on a 1-minute time frame. I looked at American Express but didn't find a good trade setup. I also considered FedEx OTC but decided to avoid it because it was too far from the support level. I then placed a trade on Tesla OTC for a downside move due to the presence of a moving average and a solid downtrend. The trade initially wasn't in our favor, but after 40 seconds the candle turned red and the trade started to go in our favor. Given the strong downtrend and the entry at the moving average, the trade looked promising. We ended up winning this trade, so my balance increased to $8. Let's now look for a new trade for $8 in the OTC market. I checked Cisco but found the support level too far away, so I decided to avoid it. Next, I'll look for a trade in cryptocurrencies. I got a trade on Cardano OTC and placed a trade for an upside move worth $8. As you can see, there is a support level and a moving average. The candles broke the moving average, indicating an uptrend. Now, the candle is coming back and taking a retracement from the moving average, which is why I took this trade for the upside move. With 30 seconds left, the trade is going in our favor and looks like a good win. With only 15 seconds remaining, it's a win. We won another trade, so my balance has increased to $15 from just $2. Let's find another trade for $15. I considered BNB and decided to place a trade on BNB OTC for an upside move worth $15. There is a support level here, which is why I took this trade. Although it looks a little risky due to a downtrend, the trade is currently going in our favor. With 30 seconds left, and now only a few seconds remaining, it appears we will win this trade as well. We won this trade, so my balance increased to $29. Next, I will find a trade for about $29 on the OTC market. I found a trade for a downside move with a good entry, so I took this trade for the downside move because there is a resistance level. However, the trade is not currently going in our favor with 40 seconds left. We just need one red candle. The candle closed below the level as expected, and with only 15 seconds left, the trade was still not in our favor. With 11 seconds remaining, the candle reversed. The trade was reversed, but as predicted, the candle turned red. No problem, let's find another trade for $29. I found a trade on Visa OTC for an upside move. Although I got a slightly bad entry due to a spike, there is a support level and a moving average. The trade was initially not in our favor with 35 seconds left. It should turn into a green candle from the moving average, and indeed the candle closed green. With only 9 seconds left, it looked risky, but we won this trade. My balance increased to $56 from just $2. Now, I'll look for another trade for $56 on the OTC market with a 1-minute time frame. I decided to avoid some trades where the resistance level was too far, such as Professor OTC. For Intel, the support level was too far. I also did not find a good trade in cryptocurrency, so I will look for a trade in currency pairs. Let's get back to stocks. Here we have a trade on McDonald's OTC. I took the trade for a downside move on McDonald's because there was a good resistance level and a 4-candle pattern. Currently, the trade is going in our favor, with only 30 seconds left. It looks promising with only a few seconds remaining, and we won this trade as well. My balance has increased to $107 from just $2. Now, let's find another trade for $107 on the OTC market. Although this is a significant amount, my target is $2,000 or $2,500, so we are still a bit far from that goal. We just need a few more signals and trades. I didn't find a suitable trade in cryptocurrency, so I will look for a trade in currency pairs. Euro JPY wasn't a good trade, but Euro Rub looks promising. I placed a trade worth $107 for an upside move on Euro Rub because there was a support level and a moving average. With 40 seconds left, the trade was not initially in our favor, but the candle moved back in our favor. With only 13 seconds remaining, the trade looked risky. But we won this trade. My balance increased to $205 from just $2. Let's find another trade in stocks. I considered a trade on Cisco OTC for a downside move because there was a strong resistance level. The trade was sometimes in our favor and sometimes not, but with only 30 seconds left, it looked risky as the candle was taking support from the level I draw. With only 8 seconds left, it's a win. My balance has increased to $388. Next, I found a trade on Intel OTC for an upside move because there was a strong support level. I chose this trade due to the support level and a small green doji. Currently, the trade is going in our favor with 40 seconds left. There are two confirmations of support level and a small green doji. With only a few seconds left, it looks promising, and with just 3 seconds remaining, the trade is still in our favor. Right now, it's a win. We won another trade, so my balance has increased to $745 from just $2. We are very close to our target and just need, I think, 3 more trades. Let's find another trade. I will look for a trade in currency pairs again. I found a trade on AUD USD for a downside move worth $745. There was a strong resistance level and a 5-candle pattern, which is why I took this trade. The trade is currently in our favor with 40 seconds left. As we wait for the candle to close, it still looks good with only 28 seconds remaining. The trade remains in our favor with just 10 seconds left, and I don't think we'll lose this trade. With only 4 seconds left, it's a win. My balance has increased to $1,430. Let's find another trade on the OTC market. We need just one more trade now. I looked at several options and found a trade on TND USD OTC. I placed a trade worth $1,430 for an upside move on TND USD OTC because there was a support level, a moving average, and a solid uptrend. The trade is currently in our favor with 40 seconds left. It remains favorable with 18 seconds left. This is our last trade of this compounding session. With only 6 seconds left, it's a win. My balance has increased to $2,746, which means we've achieved our target. We'll stop here because I don't want to risk the money I've made in this compounding session. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment with any opinions or topics you'd like to see covered in future videos. Also, if you want to earn with me, you can check our Telegram channel at Binary Trading 777. Link is in description. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.